Back with news from our Verify team and questions about the indictment of former President Donald Trump, which happened in New York State Court. State law here limits how long prosecutors have to actually file charges. You've heard the statute of limitations. Did that time limit run out on Trump, and could the charges here in New York simply be thrown out for that reason? Here's Adiane with what we can verify tonight.
In a Manhattan courtroom on April 4th, former President Donald Trump pleaded not guilty to 34 counts of falsifying business records. The charges stem from alleged crimes that occurred in 2017, more than 5 years ago. On social media, some people say that the case should be thrown out because there's a 5-year statute of limitations for felony charges in New York. This prompted a lot of questions and claims about how this applies to Trump's charges, like this one, suggesting that the statute of limitations can be extended. So let's verify. Can New York's statute of limitations for felonies be extended? Our sources are New York law, Rebecca Puris, attorney and legal editor for NOLO, Paul Schiff-Berman, professor of law at the George Washington University Law School, and Jeffrey Kirchmeier, professor of law at the City University of New York's School of Law. Statutes of limitation dictate how much time a prosecutor has to bring criminal charges in a case. Those time limits vary by state and the severity of the crime. In New York, the statute of limitations for falsifying business records is 5 years. Attorney Rebecca Puris says the clock starts when the crime occurs. So if Trump's alleged crime started in 2017, the clock should have run out in 2022. But under New York law, there are some exceptions that pause the clock and extend the statute of limitations for felonies, like if the defendant is not continuously present in the state, which legal experts suggest prosecutors could argue applied to Trump when he was in the White House from 2017 to 2021. And the governor can also issue an executive order to pause the statute of limitations, which then Governor Andrew Cuomo did during the COVID-19 pandemic. So we can verify, yes, New York's statute of limitations for felonies can be extended. With your Verify, I'm Adiane.
All right, Adiane, that topic came from a viewer. If there's something you want us to look into, you can reach out as well. You can email verify@WGRZ.com or send us a text to 716-849-2220.